Welcome. Today we want to talk about how you know that you're ready to return to work after your career break.
Right. Sometimes deciphering this can be a real challenge because you might be thrown into it, or it might be something that you've been contemplating for a long time. So we're going to break it down for
It's
you.
usually not just one factor either.
Mhm.
One factor might get you thinking about it, but it's those multiple factors that push you over the edge.
Absolutely.
And the first and most obvious one is a major life change,
Yes,
right?
yes. Many of our students that come to us are going through a major life change, like a divorce or maybe the loss of a spouse. Maybe
And sometimes
some other financial
sometimes
change,
it's
right?
even happy stuff, like your kids are graduating
Yes.
and your life is quieter and you have time.
Yes.
So that major life change is a big motivator.
Yes.
And then the financial piece, as you just mentioned.
Right.
And that again can have either positive or negative connotations. It could be that you're suddenly single,
Right.
or your spouse has lost a job. It could be that you've decided you want to save for college or private school, or maybe it's just having more money to take a big family vacation. But that financial piece can be easily something that tips the scales in the favor of going back to work.
Yeah. And sometimes it's maybe you've been working for free. Yeah. Many of our students and clients
did that.
were volunteers or are helping and supporting your community, and that's real soul-filling work. But maybe you just want to get paid, and that's okay. It's okay to want that. Yeah.
Sometimes if we're in that defined role as a caregiver, we have spent so much time in that role that we're kind of hyper focused, and this plays out sometimes in negative ways with kids. So sometimes that's what really drives someone to make that decision. She's too invested, she's too focused on her kids and feels that need to kind of create some positive distance.
Right. And to really start to think about your own needs and yourself. And that actually goes really with the next one that kind of often go hand in hand. You just want intellectual stimulation. You're tired of really just thinking about the soccer schedules or, the choir practices or all of those logistical things. And you want to focus on something that's really going to stimulate you and get you excited and motivated.
The other piece of that is the social piece of it too. If we live our lives in service of our families and children in particular, then our friends tend to be the other volunteers are with or our kids' friends' parents, which is great. Right. But sometimes there's a need for socializing with people who share your passion, your mission, or your field, your field of interest or study. Right. And then leading from that is that desire for challenge, because we are really challenged as moms, but we don't always see the results of our work, so to speak. So having that measurable accomplishment resulting from some type of intellectual challenge. Right.
We hear this all the time from our students. I would get performance reviews, so I knew I was doing really well. And you don't know that when you are a caregiver.
You don't know for I don't know if you ever know.
No.
Maybe 30, 40 years.
No, whether it's, even if you're just caring for your elderly parents, it's just, you never really know if you're doing a good job. And so sometimes going into the work environment and just getting that A+ checklist,
the star, the name on the leaderboard, whatever it is. So if you fall into any of those categories, then you're probably starting to think about returning to work. Right. And we invite you to follow us, to sign up for our YouTube channel, to visit our website, www.preparetoLaunchU.com, and get some more free information and maybe kind of push yourself a little closer to that goal.
Yes, we'll see you soon.